Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on last year's national champion, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers offense will get the first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all...
Breaks into the open. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. Got some room, heading to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Mentional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the run, it's Flowers. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
Under fire! Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that. Fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Back to pass, it's Douglas. Safe completion on the screen. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. San Diego State had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans are psyched for hoop season, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Got the first down and more. Speeding down the left side. The 20. He's at the 10. And the
offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Slithers into space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because in the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Looking to throw, it's Douglas. And they can't make the play on third down. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 27. On the run, it's Reeder. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Northwestern. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Got his man. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires deep on the run. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football. Have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Douglas. Quick completion on the out route. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Trying to get it to the marker. There he goes. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. He got a step and just... the field. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start in the second. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got enough for the first. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Huge play. It's so nice to have a guy.
And it's blocked. Still on his feet. Remember, he can return it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going, and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Shakes off the defender. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Douglas. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ellis. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance in the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Complete to the left. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. The play action fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quickly to the tight end. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. and they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a top-5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by 13 to Missouri. We'll keep you up to speed if anything changes in this contested top-5 matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run play action. This time he's got it. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. It makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Now on the return. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Northwestern! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And you know this coaching staff was hoping for more from their senior quarterback. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Scanning the field, it's Douglas. Bears the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Ellis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Snagged out of the air. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Buying some time. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Northwestern.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here we go. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 kicks remaining on the clock.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
He didn't hit that one purely, but the member's bounce gets it to go. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
He'll put toe leather and get this second half started. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes. Northwestern offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Reeder. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Thorne. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
It's complete on the right side. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. 22. The give to the single back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Here we go. Power football with the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason. They've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. with jet sweep pass. Nice move there. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Douglas. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They cashed in on a field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a 1st down for Northwestern.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
And the Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And the Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your... up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. Touchdown, Northwestern. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Florida. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Douglas. Gets open down the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Wide open spaces. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Golden Gophers are on the move. They'll ride the hot hand. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
The quick out. Turning. Got enough space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll go right back to the run. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He uncorks one deep. He's got it inside the 25. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's on target and complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Got it. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Woods. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The Golden Gophers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Runs through the tackle. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got twirled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They want that clock to run.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field. keep getting first down. So you have to be able to run it.
Now the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now facing a 3rd and long.
42 Spiders. 42 Spiders.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out fast. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Is another 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Northwestern.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Get set, get set.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And he missed it. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger.